Today we have Rajni with us. So I don't think this would be called English with a strangers. Hi Rajni. Thank you for joining me.
Hello, Roshan. Happy to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
I have seen on your channel you always talk about financial literacy, especially for women, how important it is to become financially independent. So do
Hmm.
you think your life became different once you had access to money or you got this freelancing thing going for you? So how do you compare
Hmm.
your life before YouTube and after YouTube?
That's even a great thing because, yes, I want to demonstrate this message through my life, the way I
Mhm.
am doing these, all the things now. And
Mhm.
I think it's a great achievement for everyone, not just, it should not be gender biased. I think everybody should be financially independent. And I just try sharing this message to everyone that you should just first focus on your career, the study that you want to do, the job that you want to have, or if you want to do something on your own, you should just consider that first, and then you should jump to the next chapter of your life. So yeah, if I compare my life before YouTube and before freelancing and before becoming good at communication, it was entirely different, and it's like flipped 360 now, I would say.
Yeah.
A lot of things have changed in my life, not in only my life, my perception, my things, my entire family, I think, when it comes to financial things. So we were struggling a lot before that. I remember in like during pandemic, we were struggling even to fill the form for then one particular examination. Like I didn't have those 800 rupees to fill those forms, 800 to 900 rupees. So
Mhm.
from there to here now, it's entirely different.
Yeah.
Now I'm able to do a lot of things in my family at the same
Mhm.
time related to the chapter I'm going to start, and I'm able to save. I'm doing the saving, I'm able to invest. And so I think a lot of things have changed. Have the freedom, have the confidence.
Cool.
And because of, like, many people say that money cannot give you the happiness, but with money, that the motivation, the freedom comes, that can give you the happiness, because now you have the freedom to do anything, or you have the even the confidence to have big dreams. You have the
100%.
confidence that you would be able to invest. You earn from here, you invest again, and then you grow, and you just can have big goals, big dreams, and easily you can achieve. So that confidence comes with it.
Yeah, I can totally relate with you. I also come from a
Hmm.
lower middle class family, and the thing you mentioned about pandemic, I was completely lost. I didn't know what to do. And like when you
Hmm.
come from that financial background, and also you are not too smart to qualify all those exams, if you just feel like a loser, you don't think that anything is working
True.
for you. And also about gender
Hmm.
bias, it's not just women. Everybody should be financially free. Like it gives you so much
Hmm.
freedom that things you want to do, you can pursue your hobbies, you can do the kind of work
Hmm.
you enjoy. So yeah, money can literally
Right.
change a lot of things for you.
Absolutely. And when it comes to women, women has the freedom, I guess, to choose.
Yeah.
As I have seen many girls around me choosing just be a housewife.
Yes,
I
yes.
They haven't just lived that life, and that is why they are just selecting that one, because they feel that okay, I'll just work at home, and then I'll just watch serials, and I'll just lie down, and I'll
Yeah.
just eat, and I'll sleep, and I'll just, because they haven't lived, they are just selecting that thing. When they are like getting all the proposals for marriage, they are like, okay, I'm getting the proposal from a very wealthy rich family, so I would not have to do anything. I would just, I feel that they have the option to study, to work on themselves. Right now they haven't lived, and that is why they are having that
Accepting.
certain dreams.
Yeah.
Hmm. And even dreams about it. But we cannot exactly predict what can happen to you after marriage.
Yeah.
So once you have the choice to be independent, just utilize that. You should just learn and work. And I have analyzed a lot of cases like this around me, and
Yeah.
then I got to know, and even now I try spreading the same message in my family. Like I have a lot of cousins who are
Mm.
younger than I. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of, even my uncles, aunts, all are younger than I. So I directly tell them, no matter what kind of family proposal you get, whatever, whether you want to live in India, abroad, whatever your choice is,
Mm-hmm.
be independent financially and have your career first. And
Exactly.
then you can think of anything. No matter what the person does, no matter how much he earns, no matter what he has. It's
Mm-hmm.
just not about his thing, it's about your thing. And
Yeah.
on the other hand, boys have the compulsion to be
Yeah.
financially independent, to be very good at it. So it's like two different things, you know. Girls have the choice, still
Hmm.
they like don't even they can easily utilize because they don't have the pressure. On the other hand, boys have the pressure too,
Yeah.
family
Food
pressure.
bringer.
Even if they have sisters, they have big responsibility to, you know.
Yeah.
They also have to invest there too. So two
I
different
think
things.
it is also education thing. If you see all those upper class families, they are not in the upper class. Means I don't mean by caste. By upper class, I mean
Hmm.
educated. They have the financial
Yeah.
security, so they are able
Hmm.
to experience life completely different from our spectrum. You see, I
Yeah.
think you are from a village, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so lifestyle is completely different there from at a metro city, or you go
Hmm.
to a bigger town and you see how people are living quite differently from our usual lives. So
True.
again, education can change that. And by education, I
Hmm.
don't mean just getting a degree. Like you talk about reading, you talk about
Hmm.
writing. So these things also make you a better thinker, even though you don't have a particular sets of degree, but you have good enough skills to survive, to make money, to be able to take care of yourself. So these skills are
Hmm.
important for everyone, not just women, not for a man. So if you have time,
Yeah.
if you have the liberty to do that, go ahead, guys. Keep on
Hmm.
learning. I know this conversation is becoming serious, but I enjoy talking about that. Like you mentioned, you have seen your cousins, your uncles leading that kind of lifestyle. So I also come from that background. So it's very
Hmm.
important to put that message, and especially coming from you, a lot of people will be able to get that message and will be able to relate with that. That why when you have the opportunity, do that instead of just accepting whatever your parents are telling you, that at certain age we're going to get married. And yeah, these
Yeah.
things are like normal, but educate yourselves.
Yeah. Hmm. Right.
So,
But
you
one more
know
thing I have realized in the society is that girls have the option, but at the same time, when somebody who loves studying, who is behind making career,
hmm
have to take a lot of permission
yeah.
from the family, you know, even for study. Boys are forced to study, and girls have to take the permission
Take
for study.
permission.
Like,
Yeah.
what kind of mindset it is? Like, I have some examples, and where girls are like, they are forced to get married soon, and they are like,
Hmm.
give me just 1 to 2 years. I want to be financially independent. I want to make my career, but they're begging for that time, and I that this really frustrates me. Like, we are begging for time to be very good at it, and even you
Yeah.
are forcing your sons to be very good at it. Like, how two different kind of mindset in one mind? I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's
Just
already,
because we are
I think
girls.
it's hierarchy. It already exists
Hmm.
there, and just people are not ready to change that. You see,
Yeah.
when like especially coming from village, you can also relate with that a lot of parents start saving from a very young age for their
Hmm.
daughter. Like if they have daughters, they start saving that instead of sending her to a college, they will save what, 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, that one day she's going to get married. But just imagine, if you are
Hmm.
putting that much money in her career, she will be able to take care of her life. No, she will be able
Right.
to choose her life
Right.
partner, so you don't have to overcomplicate things.
Hmm. Absolutely. And I'm lucky that my father has done that for me.
Yeah,
I
you are
didn't
lucky.
save. Like, I am going to earn now for that, but my father helped
Yeah.
me to achieve that level. So now I can easily manage. Yeah.
And you are also self-aware, not just lucky. You accepted that, and instead of waiting for that opportunity to come, you just kept on working, kept on putting your
Hmm.
content on the net. So I think you
Right.
deserve whatever you are getting right now.
Thank you.
One more thing about, like, when we are talking about money, do you track how much money you are spending regularly, or do you just spend however you like to?
I keep a track. Yeah. In between, for some time, like when I was not thinking of getting married, no, the, you know, bigger expenses, at that time I was not tracking. And in the beginning, when I started, I used to track. In between, then I was like, I don't need to think that much. Then I stopped and I didn't make notes, like I didn't note that down. But now, once I got that, okay, I have 6 months to 8 months, and after that I'll get married, so I'll need a lot of money for that. So
Hmm.
now I definitely keep track.
Yeah. Do you think tracking helps you spend less? Because sometimes we buy things impulsively when we know that it's not going to help much in future, but we still get that
Uh,
product.
to be honest, because of my upbringing and the kind of background I come from, I don't purchase unnecessary things. Mostly, I spend on my, books and all these stuff like diaries, books, and small stuff. Apart from this, as I am into content creators, so I guess twice a year I invest on my clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Twice a
Okay.
year, say
Mm-hmm.
according to the season. So that is also already in control. And according, if there is any function, festival, that time I'll do the shopping. So it's not unnecessary. So yes, when you keep a tracker, I would say that you would be able to see that how much you are investing. But I don't think so that I'm doing it. So it's already in control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think when you are keeping a track, you get that second thought that, yeah, I'm going to write 5K in my notebook. So that's a big amount,
Hmm.
10K in my notebook. So
Yeah.
you wait for a second, you think, do I really need this?
Hmm.
And also the
Yeah.
thing you mentioned about content creation, how important do you think it is to keep on upgrading things with your tools, camera, or whatever things which are going to take your content to a next level? Do you think people should invest
Hmm.
in that also? I think you do that, right?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But I
Mm.
believe, or I have observed so far, there are two types of audience.
Mm-hmm.
One that would just look at or observe your content. Only they need like what you are saying,
Mm-hmm.
how you are saying. Some people would come and see how you look and how you present, like the way your body language, your everything they would judge. And sometimes when you portray in this manner, when there is a setup and everything is well, it just look good. And they, I think that is why they are attracted also. Based on the competition also, we have to upgrade at the same time. We should
Yeah.
not forget the fundamental thing, which is like, we, our content is related to communication and English. We have to upgrade that to not only the background or cloth or others. So I follow the holistic approach, which I got from Priyanka Chopra. Like, it's not just about how you look. It's not about like you are beautiful or you're gonna rock. No, it's not the case. You have to practice. You have to build the personality. It's not about beauty. It's about the personality, the way you present, the way you speak, the way you behave, the way you deal with the people, with the situation. And that comes when you decide the what kind of content you consume, what kind of videos, and what kind of books you read. So I think upgradation in everything, it should be a holistic approach. And in this competitive, ever growing world, we have to upgrade. So yeah. And I have seen people, as I mentioned, like two type of audience. Sometimes very basic video, you
Mm.
are sitting in a field
Mm-hmm.
outside, and but something unique, insightful you are sharing, people would listen to you.
Yeah. No, no. What I meant by upgrading your setup or tools to feel comfortable or not wait for everything to be there. Like you, for example, you have a good laptop, you have a good camera. So now you are not thinking enough that, you know what, I have to keep this camera at certain angle. You are just completely locked in. I have to record a session. All the things are there. I will start recording. So you become
Hmm.
comfortable also, and it becomes like the workflow is so smooth that you don't have to think about creating content. You can think about the
Yeah.
ideas, right?
Right, right. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
And a lot of people don't get that. They think that by a lot of people, I mean,
Hmm.
you mentioned that some people are watching your content just for how good it is. Some people are watching just for the sake of how you are making yourself
Hmm.
appear on the camera. But
Hmm.
it depends on you also, like how do you want to represent yourself, right? And
Right.
upgradation can give you that
Hmm.
confidence also.
And one example I would like to give you here. I think last video, I don't remember exactly. I got a comment in which the screen is like 80/20. So the person joined with his mobile phone. So I
Yeah.
cannot increase his screen, right? I
Yes.
cannot make it 50/50. So it was
Hmm.
80/20.
Hmm.
And one comment I got, why the screen is 80/20? And I'm like, why are you bothered about the screen? I'm like, कुछ भी देखते हैं लोग. I mean, I was surprised to see like
Hmm. Hmm.
what
Hmm.
people judge there. And I cannot make you understand like the person joined with them. If the person is joining with the laptop, I would
Yeah.
be able to make it 50/50.
100%.
But I was like surprised to
You
see
know,
that okay, you
some
analyze that too.
sometimes when I edit
Mm.
my videos, I get that thought also. Like, what if
Mm.
people are going to comment that person, why are you showing your books instead of cutting that person out? Dude, that person has joined me from a
Mm.
phone. How am I gonna stretch the screen? So yeah, people
Right.
have those ideas. They think that we are trying to show ourselves in a better manner instead
Hmm.
of keeping everything
when
original.
you when you edit very well, when you do everything like 50-50, they
Hmm.
won't say anything for that. But once there is a something that is like different, they would definitely pick that and tell you in the comment. It
Yeah.
makes us also aware, and sometimes we laugh and be like, okay, we can't do anything about it if somebody's, because all the learners are not professionals there. They
Yeah.
are just there to come and have a conversation with you.
This is internet, unpredictable. You don't know what's coming next.
Yeah, right.
Like, what next goal do you have, especially with finance? Do you have any financial goals? Anything that you want to achieve, maybe in the next 5 years, or maybe this year?
Um, Not exactly the figure I decided, but a lot. I want a lot because I have to get married, and then a lot of things are there that I have to look after.
Hmm.
But I haven't decided any figure particularly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like, do you think about these things regularly, or did you start thinking right after you got engaged? Like to save?
Not regularly.
Hmm.
Earlier also, I had a little idea that okay, I have to save, and but I didn't have a particular, you know, fixed time. Okay, this
Yeah.
much time you have and this much, but now I have this timing, okay, around 6 to 8 months, so
Hmm.
that's a challenge. Like in 6 to 8 months I have to have a lot, so I can just it should not be a burden for my parents. I can help a
Yeah.
lot in this case, so that's
Hmm.
what I want. So that now it is like not every day, but still it remains in my mind that okay, I have to.
Hmm.
Mm.
I have noticed a pattern whenever we talk. Either I'm going to watch a movie or I have returned from a film theater. And also, every
Okay.
time we are discussing, I have either a bad haircut or my beard is messed up. So, so this is a pattern. I think this is our fourth conversation, I guess, like third on this channel and a few times on
Mm-hmm.
your channel also. And this is the pattern I have noticed. And like we always end our session by discussing books and writing also. So tell me, what are you reading these days? How's your writing thing is going? Have you added anything new in your routine, or is it still same?
Oh my god. The another day I had a session with Niyati. She uploaded, I guess, yesterday itself. um I'm not adding anything new into my learning journey, but I'm going to teach offline, like for free. It's not like I am going to associate with anyone. It's just like on my own I'm going to start to help people, students in the village itself, as it would be now summer vacation, and the students who have given exams of 10th and 12th, they are free,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to help them. So this is what I am looking forward. It's
Mm.
like I am craving to do that. I don't know, for I think when I started my journey I had this thought in my mind, once I'm very good at it I would help students of my
Yeah.
village and all, because I
Mm.
have studied from the same government school here where I used to sit underneath the tree and study. So I always had this dream, so I'm going to start that soon. Apart from this, if I talk about reading, I'm repeating one book. I'm not reading anything new. This one, the Ikigai Journey, this one I'm repeating.
Is it different
So
from Ikigai, or is it same
yeah,
book?
it's the second part. After Ikigai, they launched this one because in Ikigai they mention about finding their passion, but then I think they got a lot of questions and queries related to how exactly what helps and all those.
Yeah.
So those questions they tackled in this book, and a lot of things they describe that how they can figure out.
Mm-hmm.
So this one I'm reading.
Okay. The thing you mentioned about teaching students offline for free, it's a very noble thing to do, and good luck with that. And I also got
Thank
that
you.
idea, honestly. Do you know what madrasa is called? Like, madrasa is a school where religious things are taught in among
Mm-hmm.
Muslim people. So in
Mm-hmm.
madrasa you learn Urdu, Arabic, and they are teaching you how to perform namaz and all things related to religion. So it is free of
Okay.
cost. In madrasa they are not charging
Mm-hmm.
anything. It is funded by the local people. Like, we give money, everyone from the colony or some, so whoever can contribute or donate to that. So one day
Mm.
in Ramadan I was in madrasa for some work. I went there and I saw a lot of kids. They were playing cricket, and some of them were trying to talk. And I got this idea that shall I start teaching them for free, but I didn't know how to approach those people, because and
Mm.
also a lot of people get how shall I put it, like in village, they will get suspicious, why is this guy teaching for free? So like
Mm.
that was one
Okay.
thought. I thought I shared this with my friend, and he told me, Roshan, be careful. He told me this, that right now you are trying to build your career, so focus on that. And later on, once you are more settled, then you can do what you really want to, and especially for free. But what you are doing,
Mm.
I think that's a great idea. You should definitely do it. Teach.
Yeah, I'm going to. And I think universe always helps me. And in this game, I was just thinking for a few days that I want to start this, and I'm just like in my home. To be honest, I don't have that particular appropriate place where I can help them to sit in. So I was just continuously thinking, and two students already came and asked my sister
Mhm.
that does Rajni teach offline too? And I didn't tell anyone that I want to. It's like, but I think everything aligns when I think exactly wants the next step I should take. So that is why I'm feeling good about it, like starting this thing.
So have you
Still
thought of any
figuring
place?
out how and where. We'll try at my home itself. We'll vacant some place for
Mm-hmm.
that.
Make some space for them.
Shift some stuff somewhere else, and like this, I have to.
Mm. Are you gonna record those videos, like to upload them, or it is just gonna be teaching?
I think I'll record, and that is why it's the concern that the
Mm.
right place.
Yeah,
So
I think it will be
maybe
a
I'll record.
good content
Hmm.
idea. You can record, make it
Hmm.
engaging, and I
And
think
bit
it's
different for people, for the audience also. It would be a bit
yeah.
different. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
always like these days. A lot of conversational channels are available on YouTube,
Yeah.
and for me, it would be a different experience. For the audience, also would be a different content, and
Mm-hmm.
I think it would help me boost my confidence, my skill. At the same time, it's like equal for the students also who are there in a village. They don't get people who are really well versed and can help them and can understand. I think I would be able to. I feel that I would be able to understand them and help.
Have you ever thought of starting your coaching center, or like teaching offline before this? I mean,
Yeah,
before. Mm.
I have the dream. Like in future, I want to open my own institute.
Hmm.
So yeah, I would do that.
I think we all want to. Everybody who is dead serious about content, means in English niche, they want to have their own institute, don't they?
Right, right.
Do you ever feel bored of doing these conversational videos?
Sometimes I
Mm-hmm.
feel when a lot of things are there to take care of. These days, I'm struggling a bit.
Mm-hmm.
As I mentioned that okay, I want to help my parents also in this case, so I have to think of launching a lot of batches, teaching them. So it is becoming a bit difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I feel bored. At the same time, I faced a little issue with my ear also. That is why, as you can see, I changed my, that mic earphone to this one.
Okay.
So that is disturbing me. So then I feel like I try avoiding a lot as I don't have any video. Today itself, I have recorded 20 minutes video. I'm not taking longer sessions because of this problem. I'm
Mm-hmm.
taking just 15 to 20 minutes video. So
Mm-hmm.
I have recorded two today, and for the last week, I did like I guess two conversations like this. I'm doing. I
Mm-hmm.
enjoy, but because of a few these things,
Yeah.
struggling a bit.
We are
Yeah,
26 minutes in. Time is running out. By the way,
no
like,
problem.
is it helping
Hmm.
you? Like this headphones you are using, is it helping you with your ear problem?
I think better than that earphone that goes into the ear.
Hmm.
Compared to that, it's good.
And when you are teaching, you also use this while teaching, or
Yeah, yeah.
why don't
I
you
use
get
this.
some speaker or something? Like I also had this issue. Like two
Hmm.
years ago, I used to, like, before I started YouTube channel, I was a music guy. Every time something was blasting in my ears, and because of that, I had
Okay.
this issue ringing every. Even it is still there, but I have controlled a little bit, because this is something is never going. Once you get that, it's never going. That's the reality of it. So
Okay.
what I have bought a small speaker called JBL, so you can hear them clearly. They will be able to hear you clearly. There is no mic, but the audio is perfect. I have tried recording from that also, so you can try that instead of wearing headphones all the time.
Okay, I'll try definitely.
Yeah, I think, do you have any speakers already, like in on
I
your setup?
have.
Hmm.
I
So why don't
have
you
a
use that?
speaker. I never tried. Like I have to try it. With PCs, some other things that I'm not comfortable with. That is why. So
I mean, you can
Definitely, I'll try.
connect it on your Bluetooth. Especially if you're not
Hmm.
recording those sessions, audio is gonna be absolutely fine. You will be able to listen them loud enough. Or
For
you,
at least I can use for the classes, right?
hmm instead of just wearing it
Hmm.
all the time.
Right.
I got this idea because my laptop was not working. The speaker was completely dead. So I was looking for
Hmm.
alternative and I bought that compact speaker, and now it is my favorite thing. Only for this conversational videos I'm using this, or when I have to edit something special.
Hmm.
Otherwise, just play it on it.
Oh, that's a great thing then, because otherwise, all the time you also take a lot of classes, right?
Yeah,
So it would definitely exaggerate
I would
your.
kill my ears before I get what
Hmm.
30. So I don't want to do that.
Yeah, right.
All right, Rajdi, is there anything else that you want to add before we wrap up our session?
I think it was already a very insightful conversation. We dived deep into finance, freedom, and books and all. So it was great talking. And
All
now you can enjoy your weekend and can go for a movie.
yes, yes, yes. Actually, luckily
Yeah.
we have the theater is just 5 minutes walk from my home. So uh, Dhurandhar is going to be
Okay.
4 hours long, and I will have to be in theater for 5 hours.
Hmm.
So
And now you would be like relaxed, okay, I've done with the conversation.
yeah,
Otherwise, you have
I
to
don't
think
have.
all the time,
Yes,
oh,
yes.
after going back, I have to have a
Mm-hmm.
conversation. That's a great thing happened to you.
Yeah, and also Dhurandhar is such a long. Have you watched part one and
Yeah,
part two?
I have watched.
Both. You have watched both films.
Yeah, I have watched. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see how it turns out.
It's
All
a
right
long
then.
one, and now you can just enjoy, relax. Yeah.
yeah. All right then. Have a good day.
Okay, then.
See
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
Yeah.